Tonight, some East Mesa neighbors say that they are at a breaking point, fed up with what they are calling an unending stream of training flights over their homes.
And after a training plane crash landed in Mesa on Monday, those concerns are only heightened at this point. 12 News journalist Sean Rice speaking with residents. And Sean, there does seem to be homes pretty close to these runways.
All around every part of Falcon Field Airport. This is an airport owned and operated by the city of Mesa. It is also one of the busiest general aviation airports in the country, but neighbors who live in and around it say for years the amount of planes coming and going at this point really has got out of hand. You remember this scene on Monday when a flight from a flight school had to make an emergency landing on a canal path. Thankfully, nobody was injured. We still do not yet know exactly why the plane had to make that emergency landing. But neighbors in that area tell me every minute of every day they're hearing noise from flight school planes overhead, not only causing annoyance, but they say it's now disrupting their lives. And tonight, they're saying change must come. For a long time, Red Mountain Ranch resident Bob Spurlock.
Another one. I mean, it's just a constant noise.
Plane noise from 15 different flight schools operating out of Falcon Field Airport in Northeast Mesa has become all too common.
I've done counts where in 15 minutes, I'll get 25 to 30 flights constantly throughout the day.
Spurlock says the noise and the volume of flights have increased dramatically. Data from the city of Mesa shows flight operations have remained consistent, ebbing and flowing from 2005 to 2023. But the flight numbers took off in 2024, totaling 424,000 flights.
The city doesn't seem to want to really address the issue. I've been here 23 years and never had this until about the last year or so, as I raise my voice.
The longtime homeowner's displeasure is echoed by nearly 1,200 other Mesa residents, all of whom have signed a petition to require the flight schools be charged landing fees to use the airport, while others like Spurlock want the FAA to change the flight path these flight schools are required to follow away from their homes more to the northwest into less densely populated areas.
Why can't they go west of the school here and fly out over the factory over here, which is a much less populated area, instead of constantly flying over Red Mountain Ranch and Los Sendos?
Spurlock says he is not asking to shut down flight training programs operating in Mesa. He acknowledges an ongoing pilot shortage all across the country, but he feels more could be done to keep tax-paying residents in mind.
I did not choose to let these flight schools run amok on us.
And in a statement we received about an hour before the newscast, the city of Mesa said they work extensively with community members, airport tenants, federal partners, and other stakeholders to balance the needs of residents and users of the airport. They have held several community meetings to address this very issue, and they said they have more planned in the future. We'll provide their full statement tonight on 12news.com.
All right, Sean, thank you for that.